The 1993 film Cliffhanger. This is certainly one of Sylvester Stallone's best movies he's done in his film career. And not just that, this one is still enjoyable even today. Man, they certainly don't make him like this anymore. So the story of this one is that it's about a mountain climber who is embroiled into a heist of the US Treasury. And so he must stop the bad guys and save one of his friends as well. And from there, it's a movie that has so many good things going for it, from the characters to the music, and how entertaining this movie is. What's also a bonus is that none of the characters make stupid decisions, and all of their choices actually make sense within the story. Now, this movie is no masterpiece, but I highly suggest you check this one out if you've never seen it, because it is well worth the effort. This movie is like Die Hard, but in the Rocky Mountains. And speaking of which, the director, Rennie Harlin, he actually directed Die Hard 2. Acting-wise, everyone did a great job. Sylvester Stallone playing Gabe Walker. His character, he's haunted by the failure of saving the girlfriend of his best friend, played by Michael Rooker. And so when his friend Hal is kidnapped, then, well, it's up to Gabe to show up and save the day. John Lithgow and Rex Linn, both great as villains. Like, they really were the highlight of the movie as well. Another thing I had enjoyed about this film was the cinematography. It was beautiful, the scenery, the landscape. And one thing I wanted to point out is that unlike today's modern movies, all this was filmed on location, and that's something I really respected. One thing I would say though is that the action scenes, they're 90s quality. And not just that though, but I really did have a good time going back and rewatching this. It was a nice refresher. And when it comes down to it, this is certainly a great film. It's not too funny. There's really no funny moments in it. And it takes itself seriously where you care about the characters and you just care about the overall story, which is a nice thing as well. I'm giving this movie an 8 out of 10. This one is certainly a personality. It's action-packed. There's no nonsense here. Now, personally, I wish this film was a little bit longer. I felt like they could add a little bit more within it. And you know what's ironic? This movie was nominated for Academy Awards and the Raspberry Awards as well. And one of those Raspberry Awards was for Worst Picture, so clearly there is a lot of mixed reviews out there. But I always enjoyed this film for what it was throughout the years. And what I recently found out, they are going to make a sequel to this film with Sylvester Stallone coming back to reprise his role. I'm like, oh no, we do not need a Cliffhanger sequel. And if they was going to make a sequel, it should have been decades ago, in my honest opinion. Overall, only time would tell, because it either would be a good film or it could end up being an absolute disaster. And that is my review of the film Cliffhanger. Okay, leave your comments down below in the section and let me know what you think about this movie. Alright, this is Slim Guy 172 saying peace.